Yo, what's going on, my VVOGs, my Omi homies, my fellow master collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with another VV video. Come on! Okay, my friends, we are back with another strategy video, brought to you by the Mint Finder on the Medium app, also on Twitter. Be sure to follow him. This time we're talking about collecting strategies, scarcity, rarities, and mint sizes and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's just breeze into it. Okay, so this time we're going to be looking at 3 more key factors that define how much our collectibles will be worth, not just by us, but to other collectors. So let's dive in. Number 1, consider quantity or edition count. All of the factors influencing a collector's value, quantity is possibly one of the most underestimated ones at this point in time. In this section, we'll talk about the total quantity minted of a specific collectible, also known as its total supply, or total edition count. Veve NFTs hold value precisely because their supply is limited, as opposed to unlimited. This means that Veve do not have plans to mint any further editions of a collectible. For example, the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1 comic has 60,000 editions in the app, and Veve and Marvel are not planning on increasing that number anytime soon, if ever. With that in mind, it's important to pay attention to the number of editions minted for every collectible in the marketplace. Fantastic Four issue number 265 may seem like a less exciting comic than another, but the fact is that its supply is limited to 10,000 total editions, as opposed to the usual 30,000 editions for comics, meaning that it's technically rarer than other books in Veve, like the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 14 with 70,000 editions and Fantastic Four issue 13 with 30,000 editions. Yes, those other books are currently more expensive than Fantastic Four issue number 265 for reasons beyond total edition count, but the reality is, if the app ever gets to a point where more than 10,000 collectors want to own every single Fantastic Four comic book NFT, Fantastic Four issue 265 would make it impossible for more than 10,000 collectors to complete the series. The cheapest 10,000 edition comic is still more expensive than the cheapest 30,000 edition comic. For this very reason, Marvel Premiere issue number 21 with 10,000 commons has a floor price of 15.90 gems, which is up to twice the floor price of multiple 30,000 edition comics, currently sitting between $7.50 and 15 gem floors. This is also why the Amazing Spider-Man issue 252 with a total edition run of 1K is much more expensive than popular investments like Marvel Comics issue number 1 and the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. In a few years' time, when the marketplace will be saturated with thousands of different comics and collectors will start collecting every single issue of specific series, it's likely the total available supply for those 10K comic runs will slowly but surely decrease, which in turn will drive their prices up, which brings us to our next point. Consider scarcity, or circulating supply. In addition to the total quantity of collectibles, the currently available supply, also known as the circulating supply, is another good way to assess a collectible's value in the eyes of other collectors. How? It's fairly simple. Consider a comic like the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 86. Out of 30K editions, 1.7K are currently available for sale in the marketplace. That's 5.7% of the total edition count. In contrast to this, Uncanny X-Men issue number 4, also a 30K comic edition run, only has 281 editions currently available for sale in the marketplace. That's 0.94% of the total edition count. The difference in marketplace supply between these two books is partially due to their Veve release date. Uncanny X-Men number 4 was minted in September 2021. Amazing Spider-Man number 86 was minted just a few days ago, March 2022. However, if only 1.5% of Uncanny X-Men 4 is available in the marketplace, that means that 98.95% of its owners are currently holding the book, aka holding for dear life, which means they are keeping this collectible in their vault for the long term because this collectible holds durable value in their eyes. Yes, the currently available supply for comics and collectibles is prone to fluctuate over time. However, keeping track of how much of the total available supply is in circulation at any given point in time can definitely help you figure out which collectibles are attracting the most long-term collectors, as opposed to speculators looking for a quick flip. As a reminder, when the circulating supply of a collectible diminishes, its floor price will generally rise as it becomes scarcer. On the other hand, when the circulating supply of a collectible increases, its floor price will generally fall as it becomes more widely available. Number 3, consider rarity and master collector points. Scarcity goes hand in hand with another key factor, that of rarity. But what exactly is rarity in Veve? If you look at collectibles in Veve, you will notice that there is a tag under each of their names with one of the following labels: common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and finally, secret rare. But why does rarity matter? For starters, because each rarity has less supply than the previous one. As an example, let's look at the Mickey and Friends NFT collection lenticular card set. 57,853 total editions. The Secret Rare Goofy first edition has 4,444 editions. That's 7.7% of the total cards. The Ultra Rare Pluto has 6,666 editions, 11.5% of the total cards. Daisy Duck has 8,888 editions, 15.36% of the total cards. She's a rare. Uncommon Donald Duck has 9,999 editions. That's 17.3% of the total cards. And the Common Minnie and Mickey Mouse has a total of 13,928 editions. Each have 24.1% of the total cards. As you can see, secret rare collectibles have a lower supply than ultra rare collectibles in the same set, which have a lower supply than rare collectibles, etc. This was designed to make some collectibles in a set more difficult to obtain, and therefore more valuable than others. Although 13,928 collectors could in theory collect a Mickey First Edition card, it would be impossible for more than 4,444 collectors to own an entire full set due to the limited supply of the Goofy card. But that's not all. Higher rarities like secret rares also mean more daily master collector points. This means secret rare owners will be receiving more points daily every day for the Veve Master Collector program. Some collectors are already willing to spend a pretty penny on secret rare comics and collectibles just to earn more daily master collector points. Once the MCP gets rolled out across the app and its utility becomes integrated into the ways users engage in the app, it's fairly certain that even more buyers, especially new ones, will start paying more attention to the collectibles that will help them earn the most points in the shortest amount of time. To sum things up, paying attention to the total quantity, current availability, and overall rarity of the different collectibles in Veve Marketplace will definitely help you make the most informed decisions when it comes to investing and collecting in the Veve app. Next time, we'll be closing off this series with the final 3 components to consider when collecting in Veve: quality, popularity, and sentimentality. And that's the video, my friends. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for more Veve content like this. So hopefully that gave you something to think about, especially if you're new. This might have been rudimentary for some OGs, but it's always good to get a refresher, or maybe, sometimes there's things that we overlooked. So, it never hurts to learn and listen and learn. So with that, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say ever is financial advice because I am learning just like you guys. I am just your friendly neighborhood genius. Sharing his thoughts and opinions on this most magnificent app known as Veve. So take everything that you hear from me with a grain of salt, because things could change. And with that, if you would like to follow me on the Veve app, if you scroll your eyes to the bottom left-hand corner, you will notice my Ben Simmons Spider-Man, which I have listed in the Veve Marketplace for 1 million gems. If you find him, you can follow me, and I will do my best to follow back. And with that, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and hodl strong, my friends. Oh yeah, be like water, stay liquid. Later.